Yo, what's good? It's the Ratio Show. Myself, DJ Roche.
He is BG Booger.
Himself, Sumac.
There you go. We're confusing.
Yo,
just
why
like
did
that,
you switch places as well, bro?
Because
You
he's a
confused me now,
donut,
bro.
this one.
Whoa, why am I donut, bro? Donuts are good things, man. How you gonna make them negative, bro?
Making me hungry, bro. Stop.
Yeah, he's confused already. Here we go. Right. Anyways, we have got a guest in here today.
Of course, bro.
Underground super. Is it okay to call you an underground superstar, my guy?
Superstars a bit, you know. We try our best though.
Hey, modest. I like it.
Humble, man.
Introduce him, my brother.
Of course. My guy, Capes. All the way from the... Oh, what you saying, bro?
Good man. OT Babyface
You
in the building.
get what I'm saying?
You know that.
Innit? You know what? Yo, that's mad, yo, because I called him Capes. Let me
I
do
was
that
just
again.
gonna see, you know what?
Because that's
I
what-
practiced
it's
the
just
intro
because
in my head, you know,
used to
bro. I ain't
call
gonna
him
lie,
Capes
man.
so much, innit, bro? Sorry, bro. Sorry.
Let's start that again. Go on. We go again.
Yo,
And
we
this
have
is
the one and only OT Babyface. Come on,
OT.
bro.
straight out of where?
Shout out OT.
OT from the O.
Definitely.
For the people who don't know what them two letters stand for.
Who else we got in the building?
Of course, in the
Who
building.
else we got in the building?
Who else we got in the building? Man like a raptor. You get me? Off camera.
Big rats in the building.
Who else is
Man
there?
like flames.
Legendary Flames in the building.
And then we have a
Legendary.
CJ.
We got.
Also from the O block.
Oh.
All title Seiji.
She's affiliated. She's family. 100%.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? We got
So-
CJ in the building. Yeah, but in there.
We're in there, man. So Babyface, man. Tell me about your music, bro. Tell me why you got into it. Go on. Oh yes. Yo, Sam.
Wait. I just want to ask my guy something because you know, off camera, you kind of told me that you know of someone, obviously, innit? So I just want to quickly ask you something a bit unnecessary, if you don't mind, my brother.
What do you think?
He does this to every artist, by the way.
It's alright.
You know, in 2002,
Yeah.
remember Ronaldhino?
Yeah.
Did he mean to score that free kick, brother?
You know what? Yeah, my man's set was too different, so I can't question whether he meant it or not. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, don't
Really?
stand on the fence, bro. What do you think?
Really, I think he meant it. You know what I'm saying? Because he saw my man off his line. He did a mad thing. You get me? Smacked it in.
That
went
Brazilian brilliance, innit? Yeah.
in.
What you lot saying? Do you think? Come on, add some votes. What
Don't
you
get it
saying?
twisted. David
Ronaldo-
Simmons a mash man still, so you know.
Nah, he's a cool, but he's a bit stupid for that one. But he's cool. Nah, he's a good keeper, but
I gotta hear that.
at the most important time, innit, man? Like, rah.
hear that still.
But yeah, go on. What you saying, Ronaldinho's son?
Son, you
What
know.
you saying?
It's
Come on.
Nah, because I'm his son, yeah. He meant it.
He meant it. He did mean it, you know. I
man.
think he
Come on,
meant
man.
it.
It's
Do you watch
Ronaldinho.
football? I'm joking.
Yeah.
Go on. Now, why do you think he meant it as well?
Bro, he's just a legendary footballer. No one was as good as him.
He was
He's
well
my
ahead of
all-time
everyone
favorite-
else as well,
he's my
weren't they?
all-time
Well
favorite
ahead of
player, bro.
everyone.
My all-time favorite player, Ronaldinho.
Nah, there's nothing like him, no, innit?
nothing.
Nothing like
different.
I'll be honest, I'm older. I was watching that game live and I think he meant it because that guy, you can see he just looked. He just had that one and his body shape as well. His body shape's not crossing it. His body shape's hitting it to that side, that little bit, innit?
You knew what he was doing.
He's a
Legendary.
genius, man.
He made his
So,
mark, didn't
You knew what he
yes,
was doing.
big up Ronaldinho. So
Innit?
go on, my bro. You
Yo, you know
Ronaldinho.
what? We're not even gonna. You know what? Yeah.
he? Free
what-
Ronaldinho, for real.
What's happened to him actually? Something
Yeah, I don't
he's
know,
been
you
locked
know.
up or something.
He's in jail, bro.
What?
Yeah,
Locked
real
for what?
life, yeah.
You might not know.
Nah, drop it. I actually heard about it. Go on.
He's in jail. in
Skipping his
Sweden.
taxes.
You got passport, innit? Fake
He
passport.
tried
Yeah.
flying to Paraguay on a fake passport, like he's not Ronaldinho. You know what I'm saying?
They megged him, innit? They megged him and put him in prison, man.
My guy's trying to go off the grid, bro.
My man's
Yeah.
the fucking.
No, them Brazilians
That's
are.
right.
Yeah, do you think,
you
bro?
can
My
swear.
man's the star of the Brazil team in 2002 when they World Cup and all that. He's trying to fly to Paraguay with a Paraguayan passport. How does that work?
I wonder, you know what, though? I'll tell you something, though. I guess we shouldn't always believe everything we're told. I wonder if he has done that, bro.
Well,
innit? At
How
the
long
same
you got?
time, innit?
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, if they did that to you and just wanted to cause you a problem, they could say that to the world, and then that's it done, innit? Do you know what I mean?
No lie told, no lie told. You know?
So,
Yeah, we're in there, you know.
but
But anyway, we
he's a
start-
legend to us, isn't he? I don't think they'll ever take him out of our places as well. In our
100%.
hearts, and
Tax
that, you get me?
different.
Different. Well, favorite player of all time, quickly, bro, before we get into. Oh, I like it.
Yeah, nice.
I didn't have a done
Nice.
it. Thierry Henry.
Yeah, we are.
Every Saturday and Sunday he was there for me. I tell you now.
Yes. Are you an Arsenal fan? Yeah.
Arsenal fan.
Oof. Well, Arsenal playing City when? Oh, it got
Postponed,
postponed.
got postponed.
Postponed, you know.
That corona, innit?
This
Is
is
it
what I
'cause
was
of
gonna say.
corona?
So
Oh,
coronavirus,
my
man. What do you
days.
think about the coronavirus, Babyface?
What do you know about
When I
coronavirus?
start talking about conspiracies, innit?
Bro, we've been
Go
talking
on,
it before, bro. We like that,
Listen,
so come
I'm
on.
not even a conspiracy theorist like that.
Yeah.
It's just there's a bit too much going on right now. You know what I'm saying? There's a bit like depopulation. bare mad stuff, you know what I'm saying? You don't know, innit? You just never know. I feel like it's my mate, though.
Depopulation
Yeah, I
seems to
think
be the most common thought of a lot of people, I'll be honest, because I try to speak to a lot of different minds to see what a lot of different people do think about it, and seems like everyone says a lot of things, but then the one part that they do say a bit quiet, but if they do want to say the most is the depopulation thought, do you know what I mean? Like, I personally, like, obviously, I do think it is a plausible thought, and that, do you know what I'm saying? But I just look at the tactical sides of, like, what do you think of how much money's being made out of it? Do you know what I mean? Like I don't know if you know, like, today, bro, somebody, the Chancellor from London, has just said that he's going to invest £30 million into England, but 30 billion, and 12 billion of it is going to go directly towards the coronavirus. So that's going to go back to our businesses and the NHS and stuff like that. So basically, if you work for, like, let's say the hospital, or you work for nurseries and stuff, and you have to take the day off or the week off and isolate yourself, they're going to need money to pay off a lot of their things. But the insurance companies are saying that they're not going to pay out these places because coronavirus isn't it's not a classified disease, you know what I'm saying? But under actual things we were discovering before, it's not an actual pandemic. So based on all of that, the money that's going to be getting made from it is not going to be going into the places that it's affecting. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm just saying, like, I don't know who's actually died of coronavirus. Like, the actual reports, I wanted to look into it to see what is there any reports on Facebook, anybody crying about their uncle or the granddad that died about it? Do you know what I mean? Not newspaper. I want to try and find somebody who's personally affected. I can't find nothing. All I've seen is that old people have gone in hospital, they're already ill and they're dying. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, that's what I'm saying. So, like, I'm just saying, like, directly, how have people been affected? How is it bothering people? What is the actual things that's going on with it, innit? Do you know what I mean?
It's all a bit mad. Italy's mad right now.
And that's the part that is scary, though, the control that can come from it.
People quarantined.
I know. The league's been
60
cancelled as well,
million
innit?
people, bro. 60 million.
But people are people still traveling into that. Go on Google now and see if you can get a ticket to Italy. And if they're still available, I guess even little things like this, little answers like this will make you think to yourself, how much have they quarantined the place if I can still fly there?
Yeah.
I don't know, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? So let's see.
My kids was just saying that they're going to shut down the city, and they haven't been out to Italy yet, so we don't know.
I think they just test it. I'll be honest, people, if you want my opinion, Samak's opinion, the truth. I think personally, you know what? They're just trying to get people to panic, get people to act like this so they can make us sit still that bit more. Because all we're doing now is going shopping, buying loads of stuff, sitting around, talking, doing nothing. Whereas in people, what they actually are scared of, I believe, at the top, if you believe there are people that are controlling, they're scared of us getting smart. They're scared of us realizing that we don't actually have to listen and we can do things for ourselves. Do you know what I mean? So when they do stuff like this, it just causes people to go into more panic and depend on them that bit more, depend on the NHS, depend on all of these systems. Even the police, people are now, I'm hearing that the robbery rate's gone up by loads because police, there's none on the streets and that. Do you know what I mean? They're taking the money that's going into coronavirus is getting taken away from the police. You get me?
You know what? It's just a never-ending cycle, isn't it?
Non-stop.
It's not for us.
No direct flights, bro, but you can get there through France. I can leave in half an hour if I wanted to, though, still.
Let's go, man. Let's go. I'll do an experiment, man. I'll go there, come back. You know that guy that goes into
Don't shout
stadiums
me,
and
bro.
on the slide?
Innit?
No,
Don't
I'll
shout
go,
me.
bro. I won't even tell you. I've been, I'll come back. I'll chill with you. You won't get worried about it. Then I'll say I've been you. I'll panic.
No.
I'll prove that words bother people like the way that they shouldn't, innit? Do you know what I mean?
It's a mad thing.
So you can go. All right, that's Corona done. Let's get into OT babyface, innit? Fuck the world. Let's get to Manchester and OT.
Let's speak about, obviously, the one of the first tunes you dropped a couple of months ago, featuring Tricks, yeah?
Come on, Free Tricks.
Yeah, it's so crazy. Free Trickle. Come
Evil
on.
Genius. Come on, man.
So tell me about the inspiration behind that track, and obviously I think we got the producer for that track right here.
man.
Come on, bro. So come on.
Rappers in the building.
Yeah. Tell me
You
about
don't
that
see
track.
about it. You just hear them, innit?
Innit,
You know
innit?
what, yeah? You know what? Because it's you, bro. So I'm going to get deep on you real quick.
Yeah, go on, bro.
Tricks was just a guy from OT, and no one really knew him like that, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? For some reason, we just like ended up meeting in the street or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Ended up becoming sweet and that, boom, boom, boom. Tricks was always making beats and that, he was always doing his thing. And then when I first started doing music, like as a grown man, we made Moving Soft and Tricks made the beat to that. We shot that in OT, you know what I'm saying? That was all organic, just like So Crazy we did that, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really carry on though, because life got in the way of things. As Tricks started making more and more music, he started like recording music, you know what I'm saying? Instead of just producing. We made tunes. No, he was making tunes, but we never made a tune together until So Crazy.
Okay.
And it just so happened that we made So Crazy. And before I did the second verse, he had to go away for a bit, you know what I'm saying? But it gave me the get up and go that I needed to get into this music thing. So when he lands, we've got something to fully work on, you know what I'm saying? Instead of just being these guys that are the soggy rappers, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here trying to kill shit.
Yeah, saying that. And you
That's what I'm
you've
saying,
got
bro.
your mission and you're planning it, aren't you, bro?
100%,
Man, I'm
bro.
trying to make us all rich, man.
Yeah, bro. Because we always talk on Insta and that, bro. And I'm saying that obviously from back in the day, going back to youth, like every man was on the music. Do you know what I'm saying?
Always the spitting grime and
for
that.
the ladies, some males as well, like me. Well, I used to dance as well, so everyone was dancing, music, rapping. You
Yeah,
get me? So it's like good to see everyone doing things and making moves. You get what I'm saying? Obviously, rap is producing now. Flames is still rapping. Bangs is rapping. You know what I'm saying?
We're out here, man.
So tell me about like your whole, like, how did you get into music? That was your like inspiration. How did you get into it? Who were your inspirations? Like, is it rappers? Is it MCs that you listen to?
Nah, do you know what? When we first started doing music, it weren't so much like rappers that inspired us. I think we just wanted to be like the cool kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out my brother Blacks. You know what
Yes.
I'm saying? We started doing grime when we was about 7, bro. That's a fact. We started writing our first grime verses at like 7, bro. Like in our year 5, year 6 leavers assembly, we were spitting grime bars. You know what I'm saying? Like crazy. And then as time went on, we transitioned, and I thought because I was so good with grime, I could jump onto rap. I didn't realize that there were two completely different genres. Like you know what I'm saying, and the BPM's different, all of it. So I'm trying to write grime bars on rap beats, which is like twice as many words, which don't make no sense, you know what I'm saying? So I had a mad flow. No one told me I had a mad flow. I thought I sounded all right. Man did tell me I didn't sound all right, you know what I'm saying? But we moved past it. Now we're here, killing stuff.
Can you tell me the difference, right? Mute that, bro.
I didn't even see that
Can you
one.
tell me the difference between grime and rap for you? Writing
grime
and
and rap.
not just the BPM and the flow, like writing wise, like the story that comes out of you, the words,
Check
everything.
now, yeah? I'm a mad nerd in it, so like
That's
grime,
good, man.
Grime, the whole grime thing is a feeling in it. It's not even about the bars that you write. You're meant to give man the reason to pull you up. You know what I'm saying? It's not. You don't go pull it up yourself. You know what I'm saying? Man's meant to pull you up, so you got to come with it flows. You know what I'm saying? Make a man feel nice, you know what I'm saying? Do your
It's cold,
thing,
innit?
boom. It's about the feeling that in the grime rave, you're meant to make everyone pull it. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's loving it. You know what I'm saying? Rap's a different thing. It's like more storytelling, more. I don't want to say more braggadocious, but it's
Well, it's a cross between the two, actually, isn't it? Yeah. Like it's the storytelling and bragging. It's like you can be one or the other, can't you? Innit? I guess, innit? Yeah.
Grime's 140, rap's like 90.
Well, listen to someone the other day. Obviously, the conversation with H and Wiley, and that, I don't know if you've seen it all online and everything like that. But they were just saying about like grime and that, like a lot of people back in the day, you could just shout and sound aggressive and mention a couple of weapons, and that was a grime beat, innit? You get a reload and stuff. Do you know what I mean? And it's a fair point because sometimes grime. I was listening to Dizzy Rascal, I Love You the other day. I'll be honest, like that's grime for me. Do you know what I mean? And it's creative, and he's produced it himself and that. So grime is a talented genre, obviously, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
There'll always be a place in the UK for grime, innit?
100%.
You see what guys like H don't understand? Just because he don't care about grime no more, don't mean that kids under him don't. You know what I'm saying? If a kid that's 16 right now goes to a grime rave and he hears D double with a prime 16,
it's gonna go off.
Listen, no one.
Very good point. D Double's name is probably worth more money now, currency wise, than it was back in the days when grime was big, actually.
as well,
So that's
innit?
proof in the pudding that grime is actually still relevant, isn't
Man,
it?
still
Yeah.
touring up America doing grime and that. That would have never been thought of back in the day.
You lot love grime or dirties, man, innit?
You love it, boy. This is
I'm not really that much of a grime head, but for me, I think grime should just stay a UK thing. I don't think people should be in Australia spitting grime.
Yeah. But do you don't think that's like obviously that's the power of grime though, innit? Like at the end of the day, for it to spread like that, innit? Do you know what I mean?
100%, but
Like
it's not really grime.
people hate on Manchester United for having a worldwide fan base, but they wouldn't be as big as they were without that. So obviously, grime spreading for the industry to make more money. Like, look, Lethal Bizzle did a little reply to H, didn't he? And I like what he's saying. Like, he just said it in the sense of like, look, little brother, like I rate you and I want you to do well and that. Do you know what I mean? But you can't talk like that about like what you don't know really, and I wouldn't really say because grime.
Don't ever get it twisted. Shout out H, you know what I'm saying? My man's killing it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
killing
saying?
it, bro.
Guys are trying to
We'll talk about grime, innit, really, like saying grime's dead, innit?
Yeah, no, what I'm trying to say is like,
Yeah.
he's saying that because he's like making more money he's ever made in his life. He's not asked about grime, innit, you know what I'm saying? Just like Chipmunk, just like all these guys that made a bag of money. We ain't asked about grime no more, you know what I'm saying? It's just one of them things.
Why do you think Wiley loves grime so much?
Because he is the grime father.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, because
You know what? Can I actually say, right? For someone, I'm not that bothered about grime, but I like the industry, I like music, and I like artists doing the thing and that. Yeah, so I watched grime. I watched Wiley. I even watched his thing he said because I remember him from back in the days. Garage. I don't know about garage. Listen to my sound, but that's when it was Eskimo sound, innit? Do you know what I mean? That's when he did. And he said, "I'm not them." Then so I was trying to figure out like, is he grime? I always thought he was his own sound. Roll Deep had their own whoomp 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 sound. Like, do you know what I mean? Like even when I'm hearing that, like.
The original clashes, the original grime clashes.
Grime clashes, yeah. Is that why he's the grime father? Because of them clashes, that Lord of the Mics and everything.
Like Sidewind and all them. I've had my bro, my bro's like 10 years older than me in it, so you got mad tapes in the gaff. We used to have mad tapes in the gaff, sidewinder tapes. So my earliest memories are like watching wrestling and hearing sidewinder on the stereo. You know what I'm saying? So that's.
Nah, Wiley, I'll be
Wiley's
honest,
the
he's
guy,
got like a, I remember listening to it once doing like a 5-minute cuss of someone and I thought, rah, fucking hell, the guy can actually just cuss someone continuously for 5 minutes and I listened to him, innit? And he produced his own beats and everything. He is like, Kano for me is a top dog spitter of grime that's ever been in it, but Wiley's like that other person who's the other, it's like this, like the three heads if there's three of it there. In fact, who are you three favourite grime people? Come on, bro. I do want to, let's say, why you not think, go on.
For me?
Yes, I need to know.
Objectively.
Nah, for you. Then you give us that last one. After we've spoke, then you give us the last objective one.
Scorcher.
Yeah.
Is that your first one?
Mad. Nah, you don't have to do it now. Well, if you can if you want, yeah.
Scorcher.
Gets, yes.
Probably do double.
D double? Yeah, man. Oh, sorry, Wiley, man. I thought we was going to get you shouted and now we joke.
Yeah,
Wiley's different though, isn't it? Wiley is like, I think Wiley will always just be grime. He should have a W in there somewhere, do you know what I mean? Because like, just for Wiley in it, do you know what I mean? Like, he should petition to do that, to be honest, spell the M upside down or something in it, do you know what I mean? Because he is grime, but I guess what I can appreciate what you're saying there from my perspective of that them, the spitting and the delivery on grime and just the way that they do grime, there was everything, weren't they, in it? Wow, you know what though? You didn't say Kano though. But then you get like do the subjective one. Yeah.
Objectively, Kano.
Kano would be if you stretch it to 5, who are them other two getting in there?
Like, if you're doing objective like all round, like as in grime in general, then Kano gets and probably Skepta in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm a
Nah, I know what you're saying there.
I listen to like very different stuff, so.
Nah, because like top 5 hip hop dead or alive, if you do objectively, it'll be Eminem and everybody and people like that. Whereas for me, DMX gets in mine all the time. You get what I'm saying? We're gonna do that. That's a great question. Come on then. I want to know. Well, quickly, can we just get your top 3 grime ones quickly?
Me.
Throw someone in there that you think you should have mentioned. I think, does Wretch get in for grime?
No, he's not grime.
But wasn't he when he first started? You know, the movement and all of them days. I did like I built blocks, Tetris. I remember all them bars. Do you know what I mean? He was hard, man. English Frank Pro. Do you think would you have put him in? Is that your personal one that you would have added in there?
He's all right. English
Ghanaian and J-Man.
I see obviously Kano and Dizzy.
Yeah.
You got
Dizzy Rascal, okay, Dizzy.
Dizzy does Dizzy. Like, he's like Wiley though. I think his name's just there, isn't it?
Still gets his.
Gets for me is number 1.
Yeah,
that's the guy. Gets is the guy. Gets is grime. Like he's just everything about. He's grimy,
and
innit?
Yeah, it's just
and even now, he still sounds as aggy as he first started, innit, man? Like he's still as angry, but he's a rebel without a cause, as he says, innit? Nah.
What you see for all that shouting he does, yeah? As a lyricist myself, my man's still got bars though.
Oh, bars, man, in abundance, man. He's intelligent as well. He's not a stupid brother, that guy, man.
He's not messing about.
Go on and take it back from me. What's your top 5 hip hop dead or alive, brother?
You're gonna look at me like I'm crazy.
Come on, let me hear this, because I've got knowledge on hip hop. So let's see what you say.
Number 1.
No, don't start from the top 5. Number 1 last, yeah. No, I want number 1 last.
Number 1 last.
Yeah, I need number 1 last.
Riviera, there you go. I'm not gonna lie. Number 5.
I tell you what, should we play a rhythm while you think of your top 5 and you get it ready for us, yeah?
Let's play one of his, bro.
Let's do that.
You want to introduce it, bro? I'm gonna play It's So Crazy, yeah.
You know what? Can we just say I love this song, you know, but I've never actually heard you that much. I've seen you about growing. I've seen all of you. I've seen all of yous about individually. I didn't know what you sound like as an artist, bro. The song's nice, you know. Like nice is the right word I think I'd use for it as well. Like it's not like it's hard and like all of that, but it's just nice, bro. It's a nice feel, nice vibe. Producing and that right there, yeah.
You're trying to find the balance, You're trying to find the balance because look,
balance.
You could all jump out, even be on some aggy stuff, drill, all that talking all that stuff, but it's not even about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get a bag of money, and get out.
Get the bag, man.
I think you know what, make music to your mood as well. You know the mood that you're in at the time, innit? I think so. Do you not think? Don't take it personal.
If I did that, I'd sound like Joe Budden or something.
I hear that though. Yeah, I do hear that.
He knows his stuff. You
don't want to just moan and that, innit? I hear that. Yeah.
But yeah, nah, it's so crazy. Literally a story about how the pigs had others under the elbow. We got out of that, you know what I'm saying? Some of us didn't, some of us, you know what I'm saying? It happens. But Big Rappy in the building. He made the instrumental. We smacked that. Tricks did the chorus. We smacked it. Director T, he shot the video. Smacked that as well. Me and Bangs outside bottle tops. Regular spots. Regular spots, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we killed that though.
So are you at the spot that the first tried to arrest you at? Did you do the video there? I hope you did, bro. You know, just to show them. All right, sorry, my bad. I just thought it was just a regular thing on the corner where you just outside the shop and that. You get what I'm saying?
Bottle tops is just a regular spot for the man, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. That's where it been from back in the day.
in
From
the-
youth
Big
days,
on
innit?
bottle tops, man. Even I know that shot.
You
Is
know
it 24
bottle
hours? It's not, is it?
No. You're talking about
11
A&S
o'clock.
music.
Is that the other
Yeah,
one?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Up at Charlton Road.
Shout out Shout out
Opposite
Abe is
Jet
right.
Junction.
Opposite Jet Junction.
Opposite Jet Junction.
Is
innit?
that, yeah, is that what you, okay, okay.
yeah, the one
Shout out
inside,
Abe
you know,
is
each
right.
Say no more. Well, I hope that work ethic continues,
That's what
you
I'm
know,
gonna say.
bro.
Making
'cause
beats
that
in
is-
half an hour, you know,
Nah,
that's
was
nice. That, you know.
That's light work. So imagine when you put in work, you get me?
Over here, we don't mess about. I'm telling you for free, we don't mess
team.
about. I've got a project dropping in May, yeah, and I'm telling people that now because it will definitely drop.
Make sure you shout me for
Do
the
that,
EP
bro.
thing.
Do that,
I
bro.
come to the
All
studio
that.
and
Listen.
listen to that. Yeah.
Do you know what? We're dropping an exclusive now, you know what I'm saying?
Go on.
I'm trying to do an EP release party, fashion show, all of that. You know
Bro,
what I'm
you
saying?
do that, man.
Listen.
We're there.
Let's have it. We'll do
We're
it.
there,
We'll
bro.
do it.
Speak it,
We're
live
there.
it, breathe
We're
it.
there.
It's there, bro.
Please
It's
get the
there.
wine and that.
We got a DJ there. Make it out of nothing.
Keem knows. Keem's in the live and that. He knows. We're going to do it.
Jeez.
We're
Yes,
gonna do
Keem.
it.
Shout out to Keem.
Bro, I'll clash roast there for you, man. I swear down.
Yo, Kate might have to borrow some bars of Kate so that, you know. Right to make me the exclusive dub, innit? Make me the dub,
Straight
yeah, make me the
recruited,
dub,
man.
yeah.
See
There
how
we
it is
go.
for some,
Innit,
bro.
yo? Innit, bro?
You see how it is? Well, yes. Anyway, so let's get back into it. I want to talk hip hop because I do love hip hop, my brother. So
Yeah,
go on, if you can, your
You know
top
what?
5, please.
I
From
love
the
hip hop myself, yeah, but I don't love Eminem and everyone else just because everyone else loves them. You know what I'm saying? I like who talks to me in it, and so simply because I grew up on them and they taught me everything I know. Number 5 is gonna be Brother Lynch.
I knew he was going to say that. I was going to say, is it Lynch? I knew it, bro.
Number 5.
I
Good
like
choice,
Brother
though.
Lynch.
Good choice.
You know
You know
what,
what I'm saying?
yeah?
I can't really fault that choice, bro. It's a good choice.
For some people don't really understand in it. Some people don't just think, oh, it's talking about killing babies and that. You know what I'm saying? But
Not, man.
what you have to realize is
It's
my
where
man
they're
is really,
from.
really spitting bars. Though, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of guys in the 90s were spitting, but they weren't spitting too much. My man was killing it. You know what I'm saying?
And he wasn't making that much money from it, so
Not
he's
at
actually
all,
probably
not at all.
rapping what he's seeing and living, isn't he? Because he's probably just writing because his days ended and he needs some. He's got some time to write something,
So
innit,
we're
bro?
giving it, you know what I'm saying?
Did you listen to X-Rated as well?
Well, there you go. He's number 4.
Oh shit! Okay.
I came up on Brother Lynch and X-Rated, innit? You know, there's no ifs or buts. I came up on them two, innit? Like my bro was banging Black Market in the whip when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my earliest memories are like watching wrestling and chasing after my brothers, like trying to be just like him. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it gets like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what was giving it X-Rated and Brother Lynch. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
man.
As I got older, I kind of blossomed. I went through a stage where I was just a mad like terror. So Earl Sweatshirt's number 3.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm
No
saying?
way, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Do you
was
know
a
who he is?
Golf
yeah.
Wang,
Yeah,
Golf
man. No,
Wang.
I don't sound. Yeah, yeah.
Right,
That's what I'm saying.
Do you know who he
creator
is?
and that?
Not that much, but I know him by name.
Tyler the Creator and them, man, they was on a mad thing. Like when I was like 14, they
Yeah,
came
that's
up,
when they
they
came
popped
out,
off, and I was probably the best.
That's
into
mad
that,
for
bro.
me
I
to
was
hear
into
because
that,
obviously my hip hop top 5 dead or alive, whether it be personal or subjective or objective, as you say, I would never imagine Tyler Creators or them people to get in there because I don't really listen to him that much.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
choose
yeah.
who's this person that you
Earl
say?
Sweatshirt. Listen,
Oh,
listen.
Earl Sweatshirt. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I do know who he is, but
Yeah.
was he working with them lot? Tyler and them? Yeah,
one of them.
I didn't know
Listen,
them. Yeah.
Listen, he was the best rapper out of the whole group.
No, because he's very
He
hip
was.
hop. I'll be honest, he's very, very hip hop. He's not like Tyler and them are like the modern sound hip hop,
Yeah,
modern
modern
sound
sound.
hip hop. He's like that old 90 BPM type hip hop,
Earl was
innit?
always like that. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah, that's what I'm
Him and Vince
saying.
Staples, like, back then,
Back then,
they
innit?
would have like rap. For me, them might write some rap.
Nah, that's
Gods
cool.
Against
I can see
That's
now
what
when I listen to you rapping on that song, to be honest, I was listening to it then thinking it's mad hearing this flow because it is like, it can tell you appreciate rap.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
100%,
Because you're
100%.
rapping in different ways and listening to the beats and going in different places, innit? You get me?
Listen, I'm a full-time rap nerd.
Nah, I like that, man. You can
Full-time
tell
rap
even
You
there
can
with
hear it,
these.
bro.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
hear it.
You like education or gangbanging, one or the other, innit? By the sound of it, innit? Go on, let's see number 2. See, I'd be a good investigator, man. You get a lot out of people like this, you know.
Number 2. Number 2 is either going to be Mozzie or Benny the Butcher. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know who Benny the Butcher is. I don't know
never-
myself.
I
No,
can
no.
tell you now,
Shall I
yeah.
take that one home with me, yeah? Benny the Butcher.
Griselda Blanco, the cocaine godmother.
Yeah.
Griselda Records, Westside Gun, Benny the Butcher, and Conway the Machine. Westside Gun and Conway are brothers. Benny's their little cousin. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There was a 4th one, Machine Gun, but he died. You know what I'm saying? Now they're just on some proper rap stuff. It's not auto-tuned. It's not. You know what I'm saying? It's straight grit,
Raw.
straight raw hip hop. What you want to hear.
Nah, I like that. I like that.
Find the
I
beef.
keep just
Yeah, they did a fire
I could
beef,
just
okay.
said, told Virgil, right brick on my bread.
It's mad. I might listen to, because you know what? Obviously, I was saying I grew up on days like even when the pop rap music was DMX, and that was not really pop, if you get what I mean. There's still brothers that were actually coming from where they're saying that they're coming from, writing what they're writing. Nowadays, it's very different. So hip hop's changed that much. I'll be honest. I started to listen to music just for the fun of listening to music. If you get what I'm saying, I just like a music that I can vibe to. Now, these sound like people that I might actually be able to take home and enjoy. Rap again, innit? Do you know what I
Every
mean?
single one of these guys will teach you something.
Yeah,
Every
no, I
single
like
one.
that. I
Every
like that.
single
I
one.
like that.
It's not no microwave stuff over
No,
there.
I like
That's
it.
what, all on our side, we're not trying to make microwave music, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Authentic, innit? Yeah,
There's
man.
nothing against auto-tune. Let me say that for now. Anyone recording, there's nothing against auto-tune. Every camera recording, nothing.
You just
against
want to do
it.
your thing.
But for
innit?
me, when I was coming up, there weren't no auto-tune. Man was really like T-Pain, cold. We did it proper.
Yeah, you did it, innit?
You were listening to rap stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
I came up on Mobb Deep, A Tribe Called Quest, different like proper rap
Yeah,
stuff.
man.
You
Rapping
don't-
it.
You don't have to be on some gangster stuff, man, to listen to, you know what I'm saying? Like A Tribe Called Quest ain't gangster at all. You know what
Nah,
I'm saying?
far from.
But you ain't gonna hear better music
Yeah,
anywhere
yeah,
else, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So it's just one of them things,
It's
isn't it?
very true. It's like, it's a takeaway food isn't the worst thing in the world, but you know what? A home cooked food is well better for you, innit, bro? You know what I mean? So
Sometimes.
that's what you're going with, innit? So go on then, brother. Who's number one?
Sticky.
I'll be honest, going off your list there, I can't even predict who might be
yeah, I
on.
was gonna
Like,
say.
obviously, the typicals are the Nazis and the Tupac, so I would throw Naz
See, for
potentially in there for you.
What did you think about Cypress Hill?
In fact, yeah, let's ask you rappers before you. Let's ask you about a few rappers, yeah? Go on.
I like Cypress Hill.
You like Cypress
Hill?
Hits from the
Veto,
bottom.
Veto.
Yeah, innit?
What do you make of Nas?
Sing that
Mate,
Veto
light it
track.
up, smoke it up.
Veto.
I can't believe what he saw. I saw the fucking guys and he acting real hard. What do you do?
Keep going, bro.
Is that Cypress Hill?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Cypress
Cypress Hill,
Hill,
innit?
man,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah,
the
yeah.
one.
They're called Cypress Hill, man. Their
Yeah,
first
yeah.
album, bro.
Oh, Be Real, is that his name? Be Real. No.
Oh, you're not Vato?
Yeah,
Vato,
Vato,
innit? Yeah.
I can't
Be
believe
Real's
what
in
he
it, yeah.
saw. I saw the fucking guys and he acting real hard. What do you do?
No, yeah,
No,
it's
that
cold. It is
track-
cold. You know,
yeah.
the beat's cold. Try and pull it up if you can for them, yeah. And since you brought up Cypress Hill, let me ask you about this rapper first. So I was gonna ask you about Nas, but let's go into one
Nas
of
is
my
proper.
favorite.
Sorry.
Nas is cold,
Nas is
isn't it?
proper.
Yeah, so I don't know what you would think. What about
100%.
Ice Cube, bro?
Ice Cube.
I think people forget about him. For
A lot
me,
of guys don't like him because he's a storyteller, innit?
bro. Yeah, go on. What do you think, bro?
For me personally, he's a sick rapper, bro.
Have you heard his diss tracks towards like
No,
Cypress
Vaseline.
Hill and like? Have you heard
Heard the Vaseline, definitely.
listen to the one towards Cypress Hill?
Not
Just
heard that.
listen
Yeah,
to it, bro,
definitely.
tonight when you get home and enjoy it, man. You'll enjoy the whole
Ice Cube
part.
proper.
Oh yeah,
Who's
I think
not-
it was Be Real, you know.
Yeah,
No,
Veto,
it's Be Real. Yeah,
Snoop Dogg
Be
and-
Real.
Snoop Dogg and-
Vato.
Yeah, Be Real's the white
Vato.
guy in Cypress Hill.
Tell him Vato.
Yeah.
Yeah, Be Real. Cool,
Oh,
man. It was.
Proper
I
stone,
don't know,
man.
man.
Proper stone.
What about Tupac? Where'd you place? Where'd you place Tupac in the commercial top
This is
5?
where it gets sticky now.
Go on.
I'm gonna drop a bomb on you, a big bomb.
Tupac or bigger?
I'm
You're gonna say you're not rating him, innit?
In my old age, in the last year or so, I found out a lot of stuff about Tupac's death that a lot of people didn't really know. You know what I'm saying? I found out a lot, and Tupac wasn't really as real as we thought.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Tell
saying?
me how. I guess you know what. There's a part of me that's thinking, what? You know what I mean? Because I grew up on him. I'm not gonna lie.
You
But
don't see
I'm
Tupac,
also
man.
saying it's not. I don't know the guy and I don't really care that much. So in offense, I'm not saying that. I'm actually thinking, why? How come? Yeah.
When I
How
was
did it
hearing
come?
this, I felt the same way. You know what I'm saying? Tupac's
Yeah,
not-
yeah.
Listen, Tupac was a fake gangbanger, just like 6ix9ine,
Ras.
and fake gangbanging got him killed.
Yeah.
Messing about, being involved in stuff that he shouldn't have been involved in, jumping in beef that had nothing to do with him, got him killed. Now don't get it twisted, Suge Knight and that didn't protect him at all, you know what I'm saying? But if you know that you're making millions, you're Tupac Shakur, you know what I'm saying? Don't get involved in blood and crip beef, so what's the point?
Can I be honest about something? And I guess, you know what? I guess I shouldn't have even looked into another individual's life this much, yeah. But someone that I did look up to him growing up and that, like,
Yeah,
he
so
was quite a
that's
good
what they did.
inspiration and that, do you know what I mean?
100%.
And even as a grown man, I still look at him and look at his mother and look at his uncles and the people that he's involved in and think, wow, you know what? You're a cool flipping family, you lot. Like, you did a lot for the people that you love and for everyone. Do you know what I mean? So you actually fought for it. So I guess in a sense, when I heard what you said there, I think, how does that take away from his legacy? Because for me, we are all individuals who have definitely done something very stupid in our lives. You know what I mean? Definitely done something that.
How old are you, brother?
I'm 33 now, innit? Do you know
Have
what I'm
you
saying?
ever
Pardon?
Have you ever gangbanged?
You know what? I've not gangbanged,
Well,
but
there you go then. There's no need to gangbang if you're not a
yeah,
gangbanger.
okay, yeah, but did he? Okay, what is gangbanging?
He aligned himself with the more Pyru Bloods.
Yeah, okay, yeah, but I
Went
can.
and attacked a well-known crip, Baby Lane.
Can't you just chill with the wrong people?
To the chain.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So, all right, I'm not trying to be argumentative. Let's
Yeah, no,
talk the
this is
situation.
like-
This
I'm
is
not
a
arguing,
good
not at all.
conversation.
Yeah, yeah.
So, like, from what I've seen of that, right, he's chilling with the wrong people. He's got out of prison. When he's got out of prison, he was a very angry individual. He was an angry
100%.
individual because a load of people have took from him everything that he bloody built
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
He actually is a nice guy, as you said. He's not a gangbanger, but he's grew up in communities where these people are his brothers, these people are his friends. So, you just, to be called a gangbanger if you're just with the wrong people and they've started a fight. Like, if my guy here had a fight with with someone now, and I'm there, I'm backing him, bro, no
It's not
matter
the
what.
same
But
thing,
I'm
no.
not a gang. But
It's not the same
no, I
thing,
know what you're saying. I know. But even if let's say we had a night out then tonight or something, and we're drunk or something, maybe. And
You're meant to back him. That's 100%. But Tupac went to the mob Pyroos and started getting Pyro tattoos, all sorts. His man he was not part of the gang. You know what I'm saying? The guy that basically started the gang was saying, "Yo, bro, you're not like that." You know what I'm saying? They was death row security. My man got involved in something that he shouldn't have got involved in. You know what I'm saying?
no, you are right.
All
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
all right
No,
coming out of jail being angry, do your thing, hit him up, all of that. You want protection? Sweet, we'll protect you. But you don't be jumping Crips and that, because that's what we're on. You know what I'm saying? Listen, guys have died for less. Guys have died for less.
Isn't it a potential? Okay, then that let's say this was our family member, yeah. Let's say like his mother, like in the film, for instance, because she was. I'll be honest, I love his mother in the sense I don't know her, but when I heard this woman speak, I think she's absolutely amazing in the care that she presents, in the way that she speaks about people, and the way that she speaks about her son. There goes the Tupac Machiavelli still alive and that, innit? No, but. No, so obviously when he said that they're gonna give you, I love this line actually. They're gonna, because I actually do think about this with my own children. And even ourselves, if any of us get somewhere, they're gonna give you the tools to destroy yourself. Very powerful thing in it. They're gonna make every move for you to make the mistake that you make, and then they can just pin the blame on you. Just like a minute ago when we said you can do something wrong, they could tell the world it's one thing, you didn't do it for that, and then the world sees it as it's a social anime. It's socialization. It's the way that you get people controlled and you get them to believe in something. So let's say Tupac did have a misjudgment, let's say for a minute. He's 25 years old, let's not forget this, brother, yeah. 25 years old. If Malcolm X died at 25, yeah, bro, he would have been a pimp. If Quincy Jones at 25 died at 25, he would have been a nobody. A lot of people at 25, Martin Luther King at 25 would have been nothing. He was like a young bro. No, but I'm not making excuses. What I'm trying to say is, I guess when you said the word fake, I guess what I thought to myself is, how come such a positive brother is getting distinguished with the word fake? Because
No, I didn't say he's a fake gangbanger.
oh right,
I didn't say
fair
he's a fake person. I
point.
said he's a fake
Okay,
gangbanger,
yeah.
you
So
know
you still appreciate the music
Listen,
and the message and
Tupac
everything, yeah.
He's one of the most influential, powerful, inspirational people we've seen in probably our whole lifetime. You know what I'm
But
saying?
even now, 20 years after his death,
20
we're still
years,
talking
still
about
talking
him,
about him
innit?
right now,
to this
bro.
day,
No,
to
I
this
mean-
day, Tupac is that guy in it. But sometimes people have got to be held accountable for their actions, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
Tupac
100%.
could've
Yeah,
been-
he walked around with his big finger and that. Do you know what I mean? And whacked the guy up and walked out thinking he was back. To be honest, he went back to his girls and like, and his girl saying stay at home, and he's like, nah, I'm out. Me, do you know what I mean? Gets out with such night. But to be fair, the guy at the same time,
You seen that thing?
film.
Is that in the film? That when he goes to the hotel?
I read it in the
Yeah,
booking,
yeah.
to be
Oh,
fair.
yeah,
I've not seen it, but
yeah,
yeah. Like, I was really into him, to be fair. No, it's just he's got his biography and you got like reports on him and stuff like that, innit? Do you know what I mean? It's, to be honest, one of his best friends speaks about, I think his missus was Quincy Jones' daughter, innit?
Yeah.
That's who's the one who's speaking about. She's saying when he come home, I was telling him stay at home. This guy wouldn't stay at home. Like today, you just knew that this day was going to happen. Obviously, I believe in God. I believe in legacy. I believe in
That's
the power
right
of...
before he died, that, you know.
That was right before he died. That's what I'm saying. And then he's got in the car with such, like, I think, to be fair, like, everyone you listen to, you kind of put yourselves into their mind and associating the way you'd handle the situation, maybe, innit? Do you know what I mean? And I believe in his mind, he was attracting death. Malcolm X got to a point that they attracted death. Do you know what I mean? They just thought to themselves, yo, it's coming. So you know what? I'm gonna fucking just do whatever I do
It's
and
mad
just
that you
ride
say
it out,
It's
innit?
mad that you say that. You see a man do this, like, gun fingers to the head thing. Like, the guy that kind of runs the label that I work with, like, my man saying, don't do that no more, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't do that over here. That's not proper stuff, you know what I'm saying? That's making your thoughts become
Invitations.
things like, law of attraction and all that, you know what I'm saying? So that's that type of stuff. It's like that, you know what I'm saying? Tupac was the biggest rapper in the world, you know what I'm saying? Like, him and Biggie were killing stuff. Why did you need to be a gangster? You know what I'm saying? Fuck life, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be a mob pyro, bro. There's a difference.
It is, man. I
Big
guess, you know
difference,
what? Let's analyse that for
Big
young brothers
difference.
then before we get into your number one, because we should summarise. I think this is a good summary for the convo. Why does a young brother that is positive, that's raised by a positive Black Panther, who's a poetic guy, how did he actually get attracted to that lifestyle? What glorified it enough for him to think, you know what, West Side, gangbang, thug life,
'cause
blood.
when you're
I'm
a
not
fool-
saying that like that starts stupid, but I'm saying, but they're the words that he got into and he started screaming them out. After you, all right. When you did say Bloods, I do remember him making music about blues and reds and always talking about colours and trying to equalise it, but you give off something like you've got to the point you're representing Bloods, and I know Suge Knight desperately wanted to be that, didn't he, as well?
He wanted to be good as
You
well.
know what I
See,
mean?
For me, yeah, a lot of guys want to be tough guys and gangbangs and that, because girls treat you different when you're tough in it. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. And it's not like, oh, I don't have a father.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not like mad, like technical, like, oh, he's got replacement issues. Or none of that, bro. Like, guys want to be the tough guy. Every guy wants to be a tough guy in it. Every guy wants to be the coldest guy about. Every guy wants.
So you go to the gym, you don't want to be the weakest guy in the gym, bro. You go to...
you know what I'm saying?
no, it's real life.
So my kids are always telling me to go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? But I've seen the biggest of guys. Listen,
No, but what I mean, I just mean you get competitive as men, innit? Do you know what I mean? Yeah,
obviously,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I've seen the biggest of steakheads fold up. from
Oh,
someone
bro,
else my
just
size,
that.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
Listen,
love
man.
that shit, man.
All that gym stuff sweet, innit?
Waste, man. Steadheads, man. I'm joking.
What I'm trying to give it is like, guys get stuck into this like being a tough guy because the girls like him, they get nice things, you know what I'm saying? You can go out. My bro told me something, yeah? He told me, but when guys are in a gang, there's only like 3, 4 guys in that gang and everyone else just gets by.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's quite
That's
true.
as simple as it gets.
It's true, bro.
It is, but people, like, I guess, it's just a natural way to even be. I bet it made his music easier to write.
100%.
Do you get what I'm saying?
100%.
In fairness, let's just be like silly and just think of the market. Because his managers must have thought, yeah, Tupac, you keep doing this because you know what? The world loves it. Like, but then he's making songs like they don't give a fuck about us. And I listen to shit like that and he's saying, when I start to rise, become a hero in the children's eyes. Now they give a fuck about us. I'll be honest, all of his mistakes aside, I'm going to focus on that, me, myself. Do you know what I'm saying? Because stuff like that is influential. And I guess I want to...
God bless Tupac.
You
God
get,
bless
man.
his
God
legacy,
bless the
all of
dead,
that, you know what I'm
man.
saying? But these things, some things you just can't, it's not good, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, God bless Lil Wayne as well, love him to death. When I was a kid, I used to love Lil Wayne, but when was you a gangster? When did you have time to be a gangster?
I know.
He's
Kissing
famous
Big
when he
Daddy
was
and that.
14. Hey, not gonna get into all that. People can do what they want, innit? But when did he have time to be a gangster, bro? He was famous at 14, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, real
When
life.
was you really a blood?
Never.
But then again, all right, let's ask this quick question before we get the Lucky Luciano thing ready and you're number one. Like, Little Romeo was raised by Master P and that, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? So Master P and that are obviously New Orleans people and stuff like that, and actually from the gutter, you get me, bro? So like, I do actually rate them and that exactly. One calls them murderers and this and that, the other, like, so obviously, I guess, just because Little Wayne, it's just an irrelevant question, I don't know, man. We do irrelevant shit though, innit?
I flipped it anyway, so, right?
Yeah, you get me. So for 14 years old, he was in the industry, but what if he was around people who are gangsters and
That
just
don't
that?
make you gangster.
No, I know you, but what does, okay, yeah, here's a great question then. What makes you gangster?
Putting in work.
Cool. Yeah, is that earning money or is that like dropping bodies?
Putting in work.
All right, cool. Isn't Little Wayne, what, okay, yeah, I love being difficult, yeah, so what about if he's putting in work and earning money for the team? Isn't that being
That's
a
not
G?
saying- It's not, that's being a hustler, that's not being a
Is that not part of the...
I'm not saying
You get me? No, I'm enjoying the
not-
convo, me. You know
I'm
me,
not-
man. I
I'm
like
not-
him giving answers for everything.
I'm not trying to give it like my man's like you should be a gangster. I'm not saying that, you know what I'm saying, but don't talk like mad stuff if you're not gonna back it up.
Nah, it's true. Let's
Simple.
flipping that, man. He did get killed in the end.
He did,
Unfortunately,
yeah,
for it,
man.
didn't he, man? Bloody hell.
Jeez.
Well, I wonder if that guy killed. In fact, I guess the next question. Let me ask you, Rapid, is he alive? Tupac, man. This guy said who? Tupac, man. No, is he alive? Yeah.
no, he's dead,
Yeah,
he's dead.
man.
What did?
Do you think he's dead?
50-50, man. Only because of documentaries, films, all that sort of stuff.
Machiavelli, man. Nah, you know what? He is, but he was a smart brother, man. Like, he made his album, and in his album, he's actually right at the end of the album, the last track plays for 3 seconds. It goes, I'm coming back, and all of this stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's done it on it. He knew that he was gonna die, so I think he did all of that for his power to last, innit? Cuba, chilling.
Cuba's in Cuba.
Grow his hair and that, innit?
Off the grid.
Right, my brother, go on. What's your number one for the top 5 dead or alive hip hop for you,
Stop
please?
thinking, you know. So you know what? We'll give it Ghostface Killer.
I like it.
We'll give it
I
Ghostface
did
Killer.
not expect that, you know. I like Manchester. This city is the home of the brave and the real, you know, man. Because you know what? People have come in here. When I've asked that question, I almost expect to be a bit disappointed in answers, bro. You get what I'm saying?
That's like proper
Nah,
hip-hop
I
though, innit?
like that. That's hip
That's
hop,
hip-hop,
bro.
bro.
Like,
That's like
that's
breakdancing
people get
shit.
bored listening to that because they don't know what hip hop is. And I don't mean that in a stupid way, but it's true, innit? People listen to that and think, I'm done with this party now. I'll go there.
That's real
And you know what I mean? There's other people that sat there and just listening. And that's Ghostface Killer for you. Do you know what I mean?
Babyface, over to you.
B-Face, OT, so everyone in the building. Sam, Rose, Bangs,
Yeah, yeah.
James, Sager, you're in there. All wave or no wave. Look. Oh, this loud, it's got me feeling like I'm going deaf. Block out the sound, the smoke and out and live with no regrets. She left, but I ain't losing sleep. I put my heart into these drawers, I want it all, you know I play for keeps. It's kinda crazy when you come up on the roadside. We was grabbing levers, you was begging mum for more time. It's get it how you live and I was living different. More time, so shout out to them bored guys who hate to see the boys shine. I put my work in, Lord knows I put my work in.
Nah, he gets a pull up. He gets a pull up.
Man, it was too cold and
It's
needed
too
it,
cold, bro. Gets a pull up. 3 times.
Go live again. Oh. We're in here. Freestyle, yeah? Look. Oh, this loud, it's got me feeling like I'm going deaf. Block out the sound, the smoke and out and live with no regrets. She left, but I ain't losing sleep. I put my heart into these drawers, I want it all, you know I play for keeps. It's kinda crazy when you come up on the roadside. We was grabbing levers, you was begging mum for more time. It's get it how you live and I was living different. More time, so shout out to them bored guys who hate to see the boys shine. I put my work in. Lord knows I put my work in. Was quick to lend a hand, but all the illness wasn't worth it. Cleanliness is next to godliness, and you should know that. Only clean-hearted brothers in my circle. No more cold acts, no more taking pics with killers that went with it. The rate of time in life where you could tell me I went missing. The same dots know me, I've been serving for a minute. While you was doing sats, me and blacks was trying to flip it. That's real-ish. I've been trying to stack it. All these killers wearing Saatchi now. Numbers on them tags, and that's the only thing they're passing down. Tweeting this mimosa. Rambo said he's trying to buy a house. I stood there with my crooked smile. My shooter fucking made me proud, and that's my young buck. So I had to grab my funds up. This life's been fucking crazy. They're surprised they ain't crumbled. I'm heading for the end zone. I recover every fumble, and now I make so much. I've been feeling Mace Gumbo. Yeah, my little yicken, she's been tripping. Said I talk too much. Keep getting lippy. You can stick it, man. It's all too much. She's got 1,000 different columns in my Twitter, but how does liking tweets change the impressions of our picture? The game has changed, and I can see it. I'm around it. You ain't making work at me, so I don't leave the gaff without it. And the line him up, I do it like I'm trying to shoot a bow. And you know the name already is tattooed across the throat.
Hey. Jesus. OT Babyface.
Pie Radio.
Jeez.
Pie Radio. I had to go fuck with Roche.
Yes, my guy.
in the
Come
building.
on, bro. Yo, Sam, what we saying about that, Sam?
Yo, this might be the.
I was gonna say like that's probably one of the best ones that we've had so far in terms of storyline delivery.
You believe in fate, my brothers?
Go on.
You see the way you two just performed at the same time though, they're just one after another, bro. That's just like, it's monumental, you know, bro. The powers that have just been felt there, bro. Swear down.
Come on.
Come on, man.
Try our best, man.
The modern day Beckham and Giggs, yeah?
Hey, done now.
Henry and Berkham.
I like that one.
I can't do it. As long as it's not a scout, so as long as
Yeah,
it's
as long as it's not a
we're
scout.
good, we're good.
Long as it's not Steven Gerrard.
We do this.
That is going to be up on the socials very, very soon. It should be up on Pi Radio, Spotify this Friday as well. So make sure you listen out for that. Exclusive freestyle. Capes, yo, anything you want to
OT
say, bro?
Babyface, bro.
Anything
OT
you want to say, man?
Babyface.
Just, it's OT Babyface right
It's
now.
not what you
innit?
do, yeah? It's not what you do.
Go on.
OT Babyface on Instagram.
Yes, go on.
Go hit that up. Go follow Twitter, STFU Babyface. You know what I'm saying? Follow all of these, man. We got 2 unknown in the building. We got
Two
Flames in the building. You get me?
Can I ask you
Flames
one question?
music.
What's next, brother?
Yeah, what's
Like I
next,
said,
man?
I'm dropping a project in May.
Any videos? Any
Yeah, nah.
freestyles?
We got the single dropping, Golden. Me and Raptor. I got back to rapping again. I got back to rapping again, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Golden's coming out soon. And then we're dropping a 3rd single. Then the project comes out. But after the project comes out, we're going to try to put on that fashion show type / EP release party.
Yeah, man.
So wait, can I create a bit of healthy competition then?
Go on.
Since all the boys are here, yeah? So what, you rap as well, bro? Yeah. So you rap as well.
He does
so
it
what?
all, him, though.
So you're like a family, innit, yeah? So brothers argue, innit, bro? You get me? So what? So if we get these all doing individual freestyles and we can like rate it and get ratings for it, you cool with that?
100%.
Just come through, yeah? Give
Yo,
a
I'm
little
out the
special
picture
free.
'cause
So
these two-
no, it's
These
see
two,
the
yeah.
love. You see the love.
Obviously, Flames is back rapping as well then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we're gonna get individual freestyles off you. So that one doesn't count. We want something above that one, then if you don't mind. So now you all know about it, yeah?
Hey.
I know, yeah, they got.
Hey.
I know, because that was power. That's what I'm saying.
Whatever you want. Roche is my kid. Me and Roche used to sit in the hairdressers together. You know what I'm saying? So listen, you know what I'm saying to you? Roche, I still got mine. I just did my thing up. I just did my thing up, you know what I'm saying? Listen, Roche is my
Long hair is wisdom.
wisdom. I still got it. Look, Roche is my kid, so whatever you need from me, it's starting
I
it.
love that, bro. I love that.
Pie Radio, shout out to all of you, everyone that listens, everyone that's locked into the live and that. Shout out everyone in the building. My kids, CJ, you know, same name, same faces, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. It's all love.
I'm gonna finish with this track really quickly as well. This one's called "Can't Feel My Face." Yeah.
Oh,
R Dot and
love it,
Time.
we
Yeah.
love it. Yeah.
So who's this one produced by? This one's by
This is
my
produced
days.
by
another one of your
Reapstar.
guys, man. Come on.
Reapstar, who's now called Rain Over Greed.
Yeah.
ROG. He made this one, and this one's a big one still.
And these have got a studio as well, innit?
You got a
I'm
studio.
gonna come link you there soon.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely,
100%.
man. This one's called "Can't Feel My Face." Thank you again, Babyface, for coming through. Yeah, shout out to Flame, shout out to Raptor, or Sage. Make sure you keep it locked right here. DJ Harney coming in at 9. The best in urban music. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere.
Is it bleeding? Naughty, you teasing me.